Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week, brought to you by La Valley Building Supply. I'm Mike Pizzone here at Lebanon High School, where it's the Raiders boys basketball team leading rival Hanover 11-10 after the opening quarter in what is the season opener for both teams and a very important Jim Wexler Cup game. So a lot of bragging rights on the line, as well as a 1-0 start to the season. And it's Lebanon who leads this one by one as we start the second quarter. Austin Whaley gives it up to Milliken. Nice behind the back dribble, back to Whaley. And a good pickoff by Hanover. That was number 5, Asa Brosenheimer, with a good quick move, and then rewarded with a three-pointer at the other end. And now Hanover back in front, 13-11. So a nice heads-up defensive play rewarded by a nice three-pointer. And Hanover, so far at least, defying the odds and hanging right there with their rival. So as we talked about, this is a Hanover team that lost in the first round of the Division II tournament last year, whereas Lebanon made it all the way to the floors of UNH in the semifinals. It returned a lot of players from that team, including its all-state backcourt of Ryan Milliken and Keith Maddy. So a lot of people expected tonight maybe to see a runaway effort by the Raiders, but so far at least Hanover is showing that, hey, we're going to hold our own here in Division II as well. So we'll see how long that lasts and if Hanover can keep it coming. As once again, a good offensive rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball. Looked like Hanover had pretty good control there. They're going to maintain possession as part of the jump. Linehan inbounds the ball. Good defense by Whaley. Really making it difficult. Good solid defense all around by Lebanon right now. But a nice strong layup, and good ball movement, and nice bounce pass. Don't have a 51 on my roster, unfortunately, so we may have to check up on that one at halftime, but I have a 52, not a 51. So just like that, a foul on the other end quickly by Hanover. 7th foul already against the Marauders. And that's going to send Matthew Islander to the line for a pair of free throws. Excuse me, a one-on-one, and he misses the front end, but Austin Whaley comes up with the rebound, gets the ball to Chickering. Chickering sees some contact, gets it back to Whaley. Whaley finds Milliken. Milliken knocks down the three, showing his range like we saw so many times last year. And he pulls the Raiders within one. And just like that, a takeaway by Milliken. Milliken finds Chickering under the basket. Chickering can't convert the layup. Milliken there to recover, puts up his shot. That doesn't fall, and Hanover with the rebound. So unfortunate situation for the Raiders. Can't get that layup to fall. And Hanover quick on the other end, although Milliken, an unfortunate travel. Came up with the rebound, couldn't stop his own momentum, and just couldn't stop taking that extra step. So it's going to be Hanover ball when we come back from our YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week, brought to you by La Valley Building Supply. I'm Mike Pizzone, and we're here at Lebanon High School, where Ryan Milliken picks off the inbounds pass, tries to get it up to Chickering up the court, and just throws that ball out of bounds. So a nice pickoff by Milliken, but unable to make the most of it, and Hanover right back with the ball. And it's the visiting Marauders who lead this one by 1 point in the early second quarter here. As once again, Hanover with another offensive rebound, and make that 2 in a row. So again, that's really kind of a sign of how hard these teams are playing and taking this thing, and for Hanover to come up with so many offensive rebounds has you questioning a little bit right now of the intensity of on the Lebanon side of things. Milliken bringing the ball up the court now for the Raiders. Nice move, goes hard to the glass, kisses it off the glass and in. KJ Maddie once again getting it to fall, showing his moves and his speed. Maddie giving Lebanon the 16-15 lead. Hanover still showing some patience. Makes the triple team down low. Austin Whaley coming up with the loose ball, driving hard. Finds Maddie. Maddie with the short jumper, about a 14-footer, gets it to fall. That's going to put the Raiders up 18-15. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Good double team by the Raiders. And that's going to be a travel. Taking a step before making the dribble, and that's going to be called every time. So this pressure defense really doing a number on Hanover's offense. Give Hanover credit coming up with all the rebounds seemingly, but just not really able to make the most of them as of yet. KJ Maddie bringing the ball up for the Raiders. Nice behind the back dribble and spin move. And that three is up and just front rimmed it. Gregory Robers with the shot. Whaley playing defense here, making things difficult. But a good spin move nonetheless. That shot unable to fall. Looking up the floor has Maddie. Maddie with the reverse layup and in. Giving the home team a 5-point lead now inside 3.5 to play here in the first half. So slow start for Lebanon, but now leading this one by 5 points. Can't convert that jump shot. Maddie with the rebound. Quick up the floor, and that's going to be a foul on Hanover. So I believe that's going to send Maddie to the line for a 1-and-1. Just a reminder to check out the Kearsarge and River Valley Chronicles for the who and what shows of the region. They premiere every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 on Comcast Channel 20 or Channel 712 HD. So Maddie to the line right now with the chance to increase Lebanon's lead. Gets the first to fall, so he will be awarded a second free throw there. And gets the second to fall, so Lebanon Raiders now with a 7-point edge, approaching 3 minutes left here in the first half. Lebanon really settling into a defense here, making things pretty difficult on Hanover. Nice pass there, but going to be called for the travel. Glenn Enneper. Nice pass, received the ball under the paint and wanted to make one more step, unfortunately, and was called for the foul. And Hanover's going to call a timeout and talk about it, so we'll take the timeout too from our YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week, brought to you by La Valley Building Supply. I'm Mike Pizzone here at Lebanon High School, where it's the Raiders leading their rival Hanover Marauders 22-15 with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. So far, some good defense by the Raiders and making the most of those turnovers. It's Austin Whaley with a nice spin move, draws contact under the basket, can't get the layup to fall, but he'll go to the line for two. So the Raiders doing a great job on defense and making those turnovers count with some easy points in transition. Whereas Hanover doing a number on the offensive boards, but just unable to really convert on the offensive end. So Austin Whaley will be at the line for two. Chance to extend the Raiders' lead. Whaley, a 6'2" senior. Knocks down the second. Puts Lebanon ahead by 8. So Hanover needing to make something happen here in the waning minutes here of the second quarter. Real good start for the visiting team, but unable to add on that start here in the second quarter. As the Lebanon defense really doing a good job denying Hanover of making the passes they want to make and keeping Hanover in the perimeter. Benny Garnish puts up that three, gets it to fall. That was a timely three-pointer, cuts the deficit to 23-18. Quickly up the floor. Roberge gives it over to Maddie. Maddie takes advantage of the pick. Back in the corner, but unable to be handled by Roberge, and that's going to be a Lebanon turnover. Full court press on by Lebanon. Hanover just now across midcourt, but they're going to call that a backcourt as he kind of straddled the center court line. And it looked like maybe at one point had the ball over the line and then brought it back. So the backcourt violation called against Hanover. And Austin Whaley is now going to inbound it for Lebanon. Gets the ball into Maddie. Inside 1.5 to play here in the first half. Nice behind the back dribble, driving hard. Kicks it out to the corner. And they're going to call Maddie for the offensive foul. So that's going to be Maddie's second foul of the contest. Hanover looking to take advantage. Trailing by just 5 points now as we approach 1 minute remaining in the first half. Would love to get it inside that 5 point as a good block by the Lebanon defense. Whaley throws the ball down court like a quarterback, finds Maddie. Maddie puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Good short jumper by Maddie. Extends that lead to 7 inside a minute to play now. Hanover taking its time. Pass in the corner. Hanover. Garnish with it now. That ball's picked off. And Jeremiah Morton goes all the way, converts that layup, and now extends Lebanon's lead to 9 points with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. So once again, showing you how Lebanon's taking that defense and just turning these turnovers into real easy, quick points in transition, making the most. Garnish with it, once again has the ball knocked away. No backcourt violation, obviously, as it was knocked away by a Lebanon defender this time. Garnish gets it back. 6 seconds to go now. Puts up the long shot off the front rim. Lebanon with it. 2 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a long three. The shot's up and off the backboard. So that's going to be your halftime score with the Lebanon Raiders leading this one 27-18. And what's the season opener for both Lebanon and Hanover, and also the Jim Wexler Cup. So a good 9-point advantage for the Lebanon Raiders as they head into halftime. So stay tuned after the break for second half action from our YCN Game of the Week.